Welcome to This Is Important, a production of iHeartRadio, the show where we only talk about what's obviously most crucially integral to the fabric of our very nature. Today we talk about...
Your career is over if a piece of dookie falls out of your shorts.
Sometimes you gotta do the dishes.
Edging fucking rocks.
And then your way of solving it was to spike a pizza slice up my ass.
Here we go.
Woo!
All right.
Gentlemen.
Oh, good. Oh, good. You still have the Popo Zow button. Very good. That's great.
Never losing that, baby.
Gentlemen, how are we, gentlemen?
Good. Doing good.
Popo Zow.
That's never going anywhere.
I just posted a Popo Zow clip on the old Instagram.
There you go. Did it go viral?
Dude, I was I was doing a guerrilla marketing campaign for my movie that I no longer can talk about.
Grillos? Oh, gorilla.
Yeah, no talking about it.
No talking about movies, but
Nope.
I did just make a movie, and I'm not going to name it. It's on a big streaming service that I cannot name.
Mm-hmm.
But I was doing I was saying like this person is not in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And then posting like Kevin Federline. I posted a Britney Spears of her dancing, and then also one of Jared Leto. That guy, has he lost his fucking mind, dude? Did you watch those? They're on my Instagram stories.
Oh,
dude. I don't know, man.
Lost his mind? He never had a damn mind.
yeah, man. He's out of his mind.
Well, did you? Yeah.
I mean, because he's looking like. I mean, and he has so much money, so he has like enough money to dress like a vampire. I feel like in order to really pull off the vampire look, you have to have a ton of money.
Bro, he's cool.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you do. Because all vampires are...
Dude,
To pull it off.
Vampires are loaded.
Dude, the broke vampire is such a bad look. Just like...
Yeah, you have to...
Right. You got to have money for the authenticity, for sure.
It's true.
Yeah.
For the authenticity of vampire.
I feel like...
But he's...
Where you get looked at twice, where people go, is he really a vampire? That guy might be really a vampire.
Is that a vampire?
Dude, Jared Leto's on... He's on some other shit. I tell you what.
Dude, did you see the video of Jared Leto where he like climbed up the outside of whatever hotel he was staying at and just like fucking stood there like 3 stories up and was like, I just did that. Yeah.
He's such a god.
Have you seen that?
So,
it's like
what?
I don't know if I saw that one, man.
That's cool that you like subscribe to his YouTube channel, or how are you so abreast?
I must be deep in the Leto algorithm or something. Like it's just fucking.
Oh, I have no doubt.
Dude, I feel like me and Kyle have a very similar algo.
Oh, for sure.
Because we tend to just see the same thing.
It's just...
I just see women falling down cliffs.
Well, I dig Jared Leto. Not.
Leto fell down a cliff?
What?
No, I just see like, it's like if I go in Discoveries, it's all just like overweight women falling down cliffs or like trying to swing into a ravine and like falling.
Oh, you're fail. You're in the fail algorithm.
Your fail army.
Yeah.
Your fail. There's his fail.
Your classic fat fails.
It just, when I'm having a bad day, I just need to see like contusions and like, compound fractures.
Yeah,
and I'm
man.
like, life's okay.
Well, why are they all fat, Durs? Because I also get a lot of fails, but I mean, they're of all shapes and
Fat.
They're hotties.
Donkey!
they're all shapes and sizes.
It's like models on the runway breaking ankles with the high heels.
I have seen those.
Ooh, those videos are rough. Like ankle breaker runways. Yeah.
Yeah, where they're just like wobble, 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 wobble.
So
wobble.
Adam has babe fail and Durs is fat fail.
No, I don't have babe fail. My fails are of all sizes.
Shapes and sizes?
Yeah, all shapes and sizes.
Creeds and colors and
All shapes, sizes, gingers.
That's probably the saddest one is like kid fail, where it's just like kids getting wrecked and crying.
yeah.
I don't think that's sad, dude. I don't think that's sad. I think those are.
Is that a thing?
We've covered this, right? Adam likes that.
Yeah, he likes watching kids get hurt.
I like it. Well, only if I know that they're not actually injured. I like seeing a kid.
Adam, they're injured.
I don't like seeing a kid actually get hurt, but my favorite is when I'd say I don't like kid fails, but I like when kids cry over a nothing thing.
Get hurt?
Right.
Hold
up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if they fall back and sit on their butt and you know that didn't hurt them, it just sort of shocked them a little bit.
Oh, baby first nut sit on my nuts.
And they just start bawling. I find that funny. I'm gonna laugh in my child's face. Yeah.
We covered that last week. That's gonna be that's almost the crux of your parenting style.
Yeah, absolutely.
Laugh.
That's right.
Laugh a lot. Yo.
Laughter heals all. Now, Kyle, what were you trying to say up there in the corner, in my corner up there?
Oh, I was just wondering if kid fails is a thing. I never seen any kid fails. Is that like a thing online?
It's right next to dad saves, except they just don't get saved.
That's what I've seen. I thought it was dad saves. That's like the kid fail with the happy ending.
What's dad saves?
Dad saves is when dads fucking save, bro.
Dad, what do you mean what's dad saves? That was your runner in the goddamn Workaholics movie, asshole.
Never read it. We can't talk about it, man. We're on strike.
Yeah.
Cannot talk about it.
He said never read it.
It's a bagel.
Never read it.
Hey, you could talk about projects that didn't happen. We could talk about how Paramount Plus
Can't talk about
is
them.
the worst fucking streaming service, and they could kiss our ass. The reason we're going on strike is because the Workaholics movie was canceled. I feel like
Yeah. Can we?
160,000 SAG and AFTRA members strong are striking because the Workaholics movie was canceled.
Yep.
That's huge. It's
Yeah, hey, big shout out.
yeah.
Yep. You heard the nanny yell about it. She was. Yep.
Fran is behind us.
Yeah, Fran's pissed, dude.
I wonder, like, if anyone wants to give a fuck about us talking about this, but isn't it crazy
It's science.
how hard it is to watch shows now?
Oh, yeah, it's so hard.
Okay.
Like,
So hard.
Yeah, come on.
Okay, give me some perspective on that. Enlighten me a little bit more.
I'm just saying, like, people,
I don't watch shit.
in and out, that's what I'm saying, but like in and out of the business,
Well, you never did.
Yeah.
people just are like, I don't even know what I'm watching anymore. And like, what have we achieved where we're at that point where people are just like, I don't know what I'm watching. I just watched something. I can't even remember what it was. Like, there's no connection to this stuff.
Exactly.
And by the way, we're making more than ever. It's easier to access than ever. Click of a button. It's on your phone.
Well, yeah, no,
Nobody gives a fuck.
At one point, we made these things to reflect humanity.
Oh, here comes Kyle from the top rope, baby.
That was the whole point of the art, was to reflect, humanity.
You really just said the fucking coolest thing possible.
You're taking
Wow,
it in a
dude.
weird way. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
Wow, Kyle.
Art is a mirror to humanity.
Yeah, that's.
The ocean is a mirror.
At one point, that's what it was. That's the whole thing, was like, let's do this. And now we have mastered it, I guess. So we're thinking that robots can now reflect humanity, which is, I don't know. And like, there's so much of it that it doesn't fucking matter. It's all IP.
I don't know if it has anything to do with what Kyle just said, but I
agree with Adam.
I think it's mostly that you no longer have cable. You used to flip through things.
It's just you don't have cable, dude.
And there was less options. You would flip through and find something and be like, oh, I'll watch this.
Well, I'm not saying that's the reason. I'm just saying that's, okay.
Yes.
All right, let's go.
Adam's onto something. But think about like music, right?
You're a
You used to have to go
stupid
buy
dumbass.
CDs. And then at one point they were like, hey, here's Spotify, here's Apple Music. You can listen to anything. And so we're like, oh, great. I'm going to pay this to listen to anything. And then they go, actually, we're going to take some stuff off if we feel like it. And you go, wait, but then I can't listen to X, Y, or Z. And they're like, yeah, you can't.
And I already
And
threw
you just-
out all my CDs because you motherfuckers told me to do it. So
Did you really? God, fucking.
You did?
no, I didn't. I'm just kidding. I didn't. I'm paying.
No.
Good.
Blake didn't throw away anything that we told him to throw away. Who are we kidding? Look at, there's just.
Oh, dude, I was nervous. Yeah.
We're getting tricked into thinking we have all this stuff and we don't have anything.
There's plastic bins to the fucking ceiling right behind him.
Hey, don't look behind the curtain.
Like,
Did you guys hear the little bit of an uproar that I caused? I'm sure you guys didn't, but I did. Because I was on like a.
is this a complete departure from the talk we're having? Okay, good.
Podcast.
Good. Okay.
No, it's exactly the talk that we're having.
Okay.
Chill. Who cares?
You're cool.
Good, because we should stay here.
Like moving on.
Because I was doing a podcast run for
Yeah.
the movie that I can no longer talk about.
Can't talk about it.
And I did Theo Vaughn's podcast, and he was asking me like why there's not enough. Something about like why there isn't a ton of comedy movies and why there's no comedy movies that are hitting.
Polychar.
And I'm saying, well, I was like, I think the reason is we've been conditioned to watch big Marvel superhero movies, and they made so many of them that you started to go, well, why would I go see a little comedy if next week the new Captain America is going to come out and it's a $200 million movie? Why would I cost something that costs $20 million to me?
Yeah. Adam, I think you're spot on.
And the internet took that and ran. People were like, how dare you? Marvel didn't ruin shit. You fucking idiot. You're never going to be in a Marvel movie. Kiss my ass.
Oh, they're coming at you?
Those are bots.
Yeah, they're coming after
Adam,
me, dude.
Yeah, bro. You know how I feel about the Marvel films.
And I know that I'm not going to be in a Marvel movie anyways. Look at this face.
I mean,
see what he's doing? He's negging Marvel to get in a movie so hard right now.
Hey, I dare you to come at me, Marvel.
Adam, have you not heard of
I know what he's doing.
The Blob?
The Blob.
Oh, I dare you. What, you're fat shaming now, Marvel?
Is the Blob.
Yeah.
You could be the Blob or you could be Puck.
You're the Blob, dude. What are you doing, low-key?
Yeah, dude. I've got some roles.
I dare you, Marvel.
Clayface. Adam Devine is Clayface.
Come at me.
Yeah, how are you, low?
Ooh, that would be really sick. Adam has Clayface? I'm into that.
He's going to be Elton John before he's going to be anything else.
But I'm not off base by saying that.
No, you're right. You're right, because why would you go to a theater to watch anything but that big movie? Why would you go to a theater to watch
to J.O.?
Someone was saying, well, in 2003 or whatever year it was like the
That's true, to jack off in peace and quiet.
The second, one of the biggest movies was the Spider-Man movie that came out that year. But then the biggest movie was Shrek, and then it was like a list of all these comedies that were the biggest movies of that year. And I'm like,
that rocked in 2003.
Yeah, but there was. I mean, I think that was the year. It was somewhere in there.
Donkey.
Okay, just trying to go back there.
But I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm saying. I lost my train of thought.
Really good stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the share, Adam, it's yours. I know what you're saying. I think I know what you're saying. I can pile on. Like, I think you're saying like the share was at least there. There were comedies in the theater that were making money and that could basically, there was commerce there. There was a business there.
Well, that was my point. I was like, there was one big superhero movie. And so of course everyone went and saw it. But then there was also like, they came out with like 40 comedy movies, and 5 or 6 of them were really good. And the rest were less good, but they still came out.
But they probably still made their money back, and they were probably still sustainable. Right now, they're saying that type of film is not sustainable.
Probably it's not good enough for the bottom line, Newacheck.
Yeah, it's not sustainable. They're saying you can't make money off that shit in the box office, and it's like if you did. I know there's so much fucking money in the box office and we're just not grabbing it. It's just not happening because we're giving it to the internet.
Another knock that I had that people were like, that's stupid take.
Well, wait, can we flesh the superhero thing out, or is this a totally different thing?
It's the same kind of thing. Well, I was saying,
Durst really wants to sit in some topics today, and I'm with him. I'm like, let's just fucking chill out. Yeah, let's.
I do. I'm like, what's the
hunker down?
Well, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's bring it down.
I was saying, why did they put out Durz's movie about my father?
Can't talk about it.
And the Machine.
Yeah, Adam
it's
just
past.
explodes. Oh no!
And the Machine.
Yeah.
At the same time. the same weekend.
Yeah. Correct.
It was fucking stupid. It's like you don't put any comedies out in the theater, and then when you do, you put 2 out at the exact same time. And of course, neither of them made a fortune because they split down the middle. Like half the people went over here, half the people went over there. Yeah. And if it was just
what was the other movie you said? It
was about My Father and the Machine. Burt Kreischer's The Machine.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And they came out the same weekend, and they both made like $6 to $8 million, somewhere in there. But together, that would have made like $15 million. Yeah. And that's a healthy opening for a comedy.
That's a box office whoop-whap, and we all know that.
That's a whoop-whap nowadays.
Oh, yeah.
I believe we were like within a couple $100,000 of each other. I think they edged us, which I always like. I like to be edged.
Naked grandma! Yeah, edging rocks.
I like to get edged.
Edging fucking rocks.
But you're totally right. But just to dig into the superhero thing because everyone came after you.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay, sure.
People don't even realize the mechanisms behind why they like these movies because they're marketed up the fucking butthole with superhero movies and no one's going to take... Do you know how many funny scripts are out there that aren't being made because it's just like...
A lot.
So many.
Why would we take a risk pissing off somebody to make this funny movie?
12.
Movies, if you go back and look, if you follow like Hood clips, they're like, can you believe they used to make movies like this?
That's my algorithm.
And they just show clips of all the funniest movies from the 90s and 2000s. And they don't make them anymore because they're like, we're just not going to take that swing and deal with like whatever kind of bullshit.
It is because people aren't coming into the theaters. People aren't going to the theaters. You know what I mean? The demand has gotten fucked up.
Yeah, but dude, if the movies were, I agree with everybody. They're like, make funny movies and we'll come back. They're not making funny movies like they used to. They're just not. They're not.
Well, they don't take as many swings.
No.
They don't take swings and they're not events. They're like, we're going to just put this on the streamer and then you'll find it when you find it. And it's going to be a part of our thing.
I feel like there's less at bats. So back in the day, they made 40 comedy movies a year by studios.
Starring like 35 different people.
Yeah, starring a bunch of different people. And it was like...
Tom Green.
That's a movie.
Freddy Got Fingered.
Thank you.
A handful of them would hit. You know what I mean? A handful of them would really hit. And you'd be like, oh, these guys are now the big comedy stars. We're going to make more movies with them. And then it was the new crop of new people that they're hoping hit the next year.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. When you take a $250 million budget for one of these Marvel movies and you think, you know what? That could be fucking 8 comedies.
Oh, my God. Wow. 8.
Right.
Yeah. That right there is 8 comedies.
But also, they're not banking on people anymore either as a tactic. They're like, why would we hitch our wagon to a person, a movie star, as opposed to an entity that we can just revolving door and then pay...
Oh, yeah, I don't know. Maybe because we're supposed to be holding a mirror up to society and letting humans...
Thank you, Kyle.
That's the whole point of this. Otherwise, it becomes empty. It becomes very shallow. And that's where we're living, in the shallow art.
Oh, that's a movie as well, right? With Bradley Cooper?
The Shallow Art. Yeah, I think that was...
Yeah, The Shallows, yeah.
Very good.
I'm in the shallow.
Shallow Art.
But you're just not going to be selling cups at McDonald's of a guy of a character from a movie that's just whatever. You're going to be selling cups of Batman or Flash or whoever. You know, like
merchandising.
When it comes to like you know, Bert's movie or Dirge's movie, how long were they?
The Anders Holm vehicle.
Can't talk about it.
The Anders Holm film.
Yeah, the Anders Holm vehicle. How long were they even in the theaters before they started cannibalizing it online?
I know for a fact that mine was in for 45 minutes. They actually stopped the movie halfway, which is fine.
Loose butthole.
Yeah.
It's just the biz.
You know what? We're not going to finish this.
That's so good.
You know what? It's good.
And we have Anders Holm here from the movie to come out and say a little something.
To wrap this up.
Hey guys, thanks. Thanks for a good...
It was in for 45 minutes.
Which is why streaming services are taking big swings with comedies. Because there's an appetite out there. The movie that I can no longer speak about, I didn't get the numbers for the whole week yet, but I mean... Over 20 million people watched it the first weekend.
Okay.
Allegedly. Nuts. That's the
great.
numbers that they gave us.
There's an appetite to sit on the couch and do that. There's not an appetite. There's an appetite to keep their subscription going. There's not an appetite to get off their butts and go to the theaters to watch it and fund that commerce.
Yeah, I know, but I'm like, there has to be some kind of business model where you can release it. Well, obviously, you need help financing the movie, but if
No, I don't.
the 20 million people
No,
watched
I don't.
it, let's say it costs $2 to rent.
I don't.
Right.
$2. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I wonder if half the amount of people would give $2, and then that's a $20 million opening,
Know what I mean?
or even an eighth. You know what I mean?
Well, but even look at Everything Everywhere All at Once. Everything Everywhere All at Once. A24 Smart Studio.
Is that a movie?
Yeah, I've heard of that.
Put that movie in the theater. It didn't start rolling like actually catching on for like 4 to 6 weeks in the box office. These movies aren't even getting chances in the box office anymore. Jurassic,
Because they're not finding the space to market. Like
right? They're not worried about that.
they're busy marketing everything that's a sure bet.
They should be worried about marketing these little guys. They should be doing that because then they could actually make money and make
gotta
really
market
good
these little
art that
guys.
reflects
Disaster, my
humans,
guy.
man.
Damn, that's crazy, man.
But like just what to Adam's talking about the like business model and all that, like people just don't movies, just like music happened 10 or 15 years ago, it's been devalued.
Yes, it has.
Music was like, oh, I can get this for free now. Why would I ever pay for this? And it's like,
Yeah.
well, we used to pay for it because it did something to us. It made us happy. If we were sad, it was something we could listen to sad. It fed our soul. It held the mirror up to society.
Thank you.
And then we
Thank
just
you.
didn't value it anymore until Steve Jobs or whoever it was goes,
That's what I value.
actually, a song's 99 cents. And
Yeah.
if you care, you can pay for it. It's 99 cents. And that actually seemed legit. And we did that for a while. And then Spotify goes,
And then it was $1.29, wasn't it?
actually, it's nothing. Well, that's fine. But like Spotify goes, actually, it's essentially free. You can listen to anything, but you pay $10 a month. And then it was 13. But the same thing's happening with movies where people don't want to go to the theaters to go see these comedies because they've been devalued. They've
Yeah.
become
Right.
something where you're like, I just watched this at home.
Right.
And we, the industry, provided that mentality where it's like, don't worry about it, man. You should only pay for something big that's like an adventure that
Yeah.
rumbles your seat, gets your dick hard,
yeah,
and then
baby.
holds a mirror up to
To society.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't though. The big ones don't.
What?
They just hold a mirror up to past.
You tell me about the big ones. I don't know about the big ones. You tell me.
The big ones just hold a mirror up to past products.
Okay, very nice. I like that.
Yeah.
But like, you know, like I said, many weeks ago, when's the last time you saw like an interesting movie? We used to pay to go be like, whoa, that fucking made me think about something, or made me kind of like
Freaking Fight
walk
Club.
away thinking about the movie.
Fight Club, dude. The Matrix.
Sure, if you don't walk away thinking about any of these fucking Marvel movies ever.
No, it's more about canon and lore and bullshit.
For sure, but I also miss the like the comedies in the 90s that there's no like real point to it. It was just a funny movie, and that's what I miss. I feel like they don't even give these funny. Where's the Soul Plane? Where's Tommy Boy? Where's
Tommy Boy? Where's Black Knight? Where's Martin Lawrence going back in time?
Where's Billy Madison? Like they would never make a movie like that ever again.
Dude, Black Knight is the best movie.
Black Knight is amazing.
Yes.
Tom Wilkinson.
Well, Martin Lawrence goes back to medieval times and he designs like the Skywalker like clothing. It's so good, dude. And it's
Yes, it is. So good.
Tell you what I am watching right now is all the Mission Impossible movies. We're going back and rewatching.
okay.
I think I probably missed 5 out of the 6. I feel like
Yeah, people swear by that. People really like it.
They're all really
see, but
good.
I watched like the first one back in 1996. The second one is less good. The second one is fine.
Yeah, is that John Woo? John Woo with the birds?
Yeah, that was John Woo. There were so many birds flying everywhere, slow motion style. But
That's cool. John Woo, woo.
Which one did Fred Durst and Limp Bizkit do the down da down da down da 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 down 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 da down da down da 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 down down?
Whoa. Okay.
That was 2. That was John Woo.
Yes.
Wake up every day.
Yeah.
It felt very 2000.
It's an impossible mission.
This is an impossible mission.
But now I'm at the J.J. Abrams. I think we're on 4.
Seems
J.J.
like a pretty hard
Ghost
mission.
Protocol, and it's fucking sick, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ghost Protocol.
Oh, Ghost Protocol with the windstorm chasing? Off the chain.
Ghost Protocol.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yo, is that the underwater one? Is that the one where he's got to hold his breath? Is that Ghost Protocol?
They got a windstorm? Wait.
Do you remember, Durs?
Y'all are just saying things.
Breath for a little bit. That's not like a huge scene.
No, there's like a sandstorm. There's a sandstorm in Ghost Protocol.
A huge sandstorm is the main.
Oh.
Is that when there's like midair with like the knives and shit?
It probably is.
Oh.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah,
Where
there's-
he's hanging onto the plane with the person and the thing.
Oh, yeah. Is that like the ship with the lasers in the room?
No, that's I think must be the next movie.
There's one where he's got to hold his breath for like fucking 8 minutes or something.
One of the guys.
Oh, damn. Are you serious?
One of the
Yeah.
guys on
It's science.
yeah, it's epic. And he has to turn off a bomb.
on Barstool Sports, a KFC radio. I just did that podcast, so I follow those guys now. One of those guys had a take that I was like, oh, that's the perfect take. He was like,
Okay, get your KFC takeoff.
how come no one likes and people talk shit on Fast and Furious? They say it's just popcorn movie. It's not taken seriously.
It's just because it got fucking huge.
KFC popcorn chicken, motherfucker.
Yeah, let's be careful around the franchise, all right?
Well,
What's
Fast
up?
and Furious, but
Can't talk about it.
people love Mission Impossible and call it like great cinema when essentially they are the same movies. It's the
Are they?
same kind of they are.
I don't know, though. Isn't like Ethan Hunt?
It's the same sort of assembling a team,
No.
huge set pieces that could never happen in real life.
But they're spies.
Tom Cruise is literally doing the set pieces.
He's doing the shit. Let me.
That's like,
May I?
No, he's not.
yes, he
Yes, he is.
That's the whole thing.
No, he's doing a couple stunts per movie. He's not doing every stunt because some of these stunts are undoable.
Dude, Tom
can't do
Cruise
'em.
fucking sits on an apple box on set and just waits.
Thank
and
you.
he's like, what's up? When am I
Yeah.
ready to go?
Yeah, that's
Wow.
the stunt right there.
Yeah, that's the stunt. That's what the people want to see.
Wait, Adam,
I don't know. Yeah,
I agree with the idea that these are like big set piece movies with teams or whatever.
Yeah.
But the idea that they're saying Mission Impossible is just
You said impossible.
I did. Shoot me down. Shoot me down.
impossible.
said
Impossible.
Damn, this is like,
You're telling me that the Fast and the Furious?
damn,
Fast and Furious.
this is the best presidential debate ever. Oh, you said impossible.
Fast and Furious is just doing what Mission Impossible did, a show from the 70s.
Mission Impossible.
But I appreciate the theory.
Well, Fast and the Furious.
Well,
No, Ethan Hunt is still a spy, though. You're in.
well, no. I mean, because in the 70s, they didn't have the budgets to do these huge set pieces. You know what I mean?
I know, but the idea of like putting together a team and all that, like, I mean, if we're gonna get back to Seven Samurai did it first.
Right. Ocean's 11 did that. Yeah.
Yeah, Armageddon, bro. Yeah. Armageddon's the first one.
Armageddon did it first.
It's just these huge. I mean, admittedly, I like Mission Impossible
Armageddon is basically.
probably a little more than I do Fast and Furious, but I still love the Fast and Furious movies.
You love him?
But they are getting. It is just huge set piece after huge set piece of things that are things that.
But you know why? Do you know why, though? Because they have to survive.
But okay,
It's a mirror.
good call.
Yeah.
But wouldn't you argue that the complexity of the Mission Impossible set pieces, it's just more about like the choreography, whereas they just have gotten off the wall bonkers crazy in the Fast and Furious movies?
Yes.
Sure, they went to space. Yes.
Yeah. No.
When Vin Diesel.
Yeah. And there's no Tom Cruise level actor holding it all together in the Fast and the Furious movies.
Okay.
No, Fast and
You
Furious.
should fresh.
Vin Diesel and The Rock like go hand-to-hand combat. I can't remember which movie it is, but they go hand-to-hand combat and crush a parking structure. Okay, like
Yeah.
throwing each other on the ground and stuff. It's like
But I mean, you see those guys you saw their lats and their
crushing a fucking parking structure.
They're hogs.
you saw their lats and their guns and stuff.
And by the way, I'm saying this having never seen the Fast and the Furious movies, but like they're also
Yeah.
Very good. I speak uninformed.
Just watch the first one.
they're also stupid, and the
Yeah.
Mission Impossible movies usually are pretty clever.
No.
Okay.
Hey, Durs, you haven't even seen it.
Because at any point they could just rip their face off and be like, "It was a psych. None of this
True.
happened."
I was actually psych.
I know, dude. That's another reason why I mean the Mission Impossible movie. And by the third movie, they like explain those masks finally.
Oh,
Because the
that's
first two
cool.
movies, they're just ripping these masks off, and you're like,
Yeah.
well, that you could just be anyone at any point. Because
Yeah.
I'm able to
It
wear a
gets
mask
complicated.
and be Blake Anderson, and then be able to just
Well, that's cool though. That's a good device.
Yeah.
sure. But you have to explain like how these were made. How do they have them on them at all time?
Why it's so real?
How did they? How did they?
Why that white dude's hands are black? Like, wait a second, your neck is black.
Wait. Rewind the footage. Look at his neck.
He's always standing with his hands behind his back.
Why does he have a black neck?
Have you ever thought why this brother always has his hands in his pockets?
You think he's standing like Stringer Bell, and it's just like, I think something's going on here.
It's a Stringer Bell stance.
That's a great reveal. The great reveal is slow motion hands coming out of the pocket, just like
Why is he standing like Ice-T power cover?
Is his
No.
hands
No.
quick?
Look at every video.
Zoom in.
To what? His hands?
hands.
No, his lack thereof. His hands are never showing in any of these videos.
Wait, by the way, that's the like reveal of the movie where he's like, "Hey, good call, man. Give me a high five." And then he's like, he holds his hand. He's like, "What are you doing?" He goes, "He never high fived me. He left me hanging. His hands are white. He left me hanging.
And this is
He's got black hands."
and this is why we have to write our
You say-
Mission Impossible movie.
Hey, you say, wait, what did you just say?
oh man.
You're mispronouncing it now, and I don't appreciate that.
Or sorry, Mission.
I wish there was a real appetite for
Gee.
parodies.
How did Durs say Mission Impossible?
Impossible.
You've heard of what is it? MI1? This is TII. Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
This
And
is
that
impossible.
This is impossible.
It's impossible.
I like how you picked mission. You said mission impossible.
Mission Impossible.
Mission.
This is impossible.
Oh my god.
You left me hanging.
God.
Wait, what'd you just say?
Look, I hear what they're saying though about the comparison,
You
but
left me
like
hanging.
Well, you haven't seen the Fast and
Mission Impossibles are so much better.
you haven't seen them.
Yeah, Mission Impossibles are smarter.
You haven't seen them.
You haven't seen them.
The smartest Fast and Furious.
That's why they're better.
You literally haven't seen any of these movies.
That's why they're better.
You can't say this.
You haven't seen the one with the safes? You haven't
Look,
seen the one with the safes?
You haven't seen the one where he's skydiving with the knives.
The only thing I know is that Michelle Rodriguez is in
Yes.
the Fast and Furious franchise, and so like
Yeah, she is. Letty.
they get points. They get points for that.
I think her name's Letty.
Oh man,
But Ving Rhames is in Mission Impossible, so like to me,
that's true. It's elevated.
and have you ever noticed that I don't think those people have been in the same movie ever? They might be the same person.
Ving Rhames and Michelle Rodriguez.
That is a hot.
Have you ever seen Mishrad's hands?
You got to take the mask off.
Have you seen Michelle
See what's
Rodriguez's hands in the movie ever?
You should see the look on your face. Doesn't she say that or something?
Yeah, she does. That's Avatar though.
What I do like about the Mission Impossible movies is they do all feel like of a time. Like the 1996 one
That's the Limp Bizkit for you.
feels like it's in 1996, and then 2000, the John Woo,
Dude, the Jeans game, I'm guessing.
the John Woo one, number 2, Mission Impossible 2, is so 2000. Like Kyle said, it's like Limp Bizkit is doing the Mission Impossible soundtrack in it.
And I
Right.
don't want to die.
Bro. is so cool. That was the coolest when they were doing that. I was like, yes.
But here's my question, Adam, about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or whatever. Did those all feel kind of timeless, with the exception of looking at like cell phones?
No, I would say 4. I think we're on 4 right now.
How many are there? 9?
No.
7?
I think 6 is coming out. 6 is 7 just came out in theaters.
And it's rocking right now. It's tearing shit up.
I can't wait to see it.
No, it's doing less good than they thought. It's still doing very good, but it's
7.
That's out of solidarity, though. People, they don't want to go see these movies out of solidarity.
Yeah, that's solidarity.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's
has to be
for sure.
That's solidarity.
Oh, man.
7 of them, dude. How do you even tell? I can't tell the difference between the Fast and the Furious now. They're at 10. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know what the fuck happened in fucking 4 through 9.
Yeah, it also doesn't really matter. They reset it.
That shit sucks. That also sucks about the film industry. They're like, it doesn't matter.
Here we go.
And you're like, okay. Okay, cool. It's just won't remember it.
Well, so people like you who don't remember can go and still enjoy the movie. That doesn't bother me.
Well, yeah, because also...
Do you think the Bond movies are better than Mission Impossible?
But if those...
But Bond switches it up. You switch Bonds. That's kind of fucking cool. It gives you a whole new breath of life. You get to invest into a new actor.
What's dope about Mission Impossible is Tom Cruise is...
Well, it's because they if they didn't, the man would be 112 years old. He'd just be like rotting in a casket. And you're like, there's 007.
Roger Moore is still getting those checks.
Yeah, Blake, you fucking idiot.
Look at him go.
Hey, fuck off, mate. I think that'd be cool to see an old ass James Bond. Let's see what he can do.
Nothing.
Fucking...
Yeah.
Yeah, he just gets kicked once and his fucking hip shatters.
His dentures fly out and then he starts just gumming on the bad guy.
But the dentures are a bomb. They have bombs in the teeth, dude.
What's the bond that keeps the dentures in? That's the ad campaign right there.
What is it?
What? What are you talking about?
He's saying like a bond, like glue.
Like denture bond.
Oh, yeah.
It's called fuck.
Oh,
It's right
denture
down.
bond? Okay. Good shit.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
That was hella smart. Yeah, I got
What is it called though? Don't we know?
Damn.
What happened to us?
gold bomb.
What happened? That used to be a tip of the tongue, top of the teeth, tip of the tongue.
Not Gold Bond. Gold Bond is earlier
Dude,
Bond.
Mail order comedy, us would have nailed this shit, guys. What's happening?
Oh man, I don't know, man.
What Bond do you want to know? What Bond?
We've been on the sidelines too long, boys.
Fix a
I want
denture
to
bond.
We're
Fix
not
a
in the
dent.
streets anymore.
Denture.
We're becoming.
Fix a dent.
Oh.
Denture.
Gorilla Bond. Yeah, Fix-A-Dent.
So you're saying 007
Bond.
James Bond fix a dent? That would be
Fix-A-Dent
fucking
Bond.
Trident. No.
Any takebacks?
I got a few.
Yeah.
Oh man,
There's a lot of Hollywood talk this ep.
yeah, it really was.
And by the way, I'm wearing sunglasses. Adam came on wearing sunglasses, and
Yeah.
I said, you
I
know
have
what?
some sunglasses.
Those aren't sunglasses. Those are fun glasses. And I put them on. And
Wow.
now Blake's joining the wagon here.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you know what I was tripping on? Because I got these little kid Spider-Man glasses at Walgreens.
They
Dude.
fit. They frame your face perfectly.
Thank you. How come?
Those look like some cool grandma glasses.
How come?
Why is it so wide up top? What's going on with the brow?
Because it's Spider-Man.
Well, it's because it's spiders. Yeah, it's spiders.
It's such a wide brow.
Which, by the way, Marvel. Thank you. You guys talk all this shit
Hey.
about Marvel, but look what I'm wearing.
I don't like those.
Dude, see that's my point. Is I'm not talking shit about Marvel. I'm saying that's what happened to comedy movies. It's, you know,
Yeah, you're right. They got swallowed
Right.
up. Yeah.
in relation to comedy movies, they got swallowed. Swallowed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's yeah.
And,
Well,
and they're faking the funk by being like, well, this superhero movie is actually a comedy. And then you're like,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
They need to make a really funny superhero movie. That would be awesome.
What is the funniest superhero movie
The
besides
Boys
Blank
is-
Man?
Ooh. Wow.
Besides what?
Besides Blank Man.
Boys is a TV show.
Oh, dude, Blank Man is so good. That's a great movie.
know.
Blank Man is amazing. If you guys want
I
to
know, and
What is it? What is it? Mystery? Not
Mystery Men,
Mystery Man.
No, Mystery Team?
Mystery Men.
I haven't seen that.
Team with the shoveler?
I think it's Mystery Team is with the the Donald Glover and Dominique Dierkes.
Oh, right.
That's
So
right.
Mystery Men is the shoveler, right? That's
Yeah.
the shoveler and the fucking and Kel.
Yes.
Yeah, and the waffler.
Yes.
Ben Stiller, Kel. Kel thinks
Yeah.
he's invisible. Invisible boy.
Kel is the Invisible Man. Yeah, and he's naked.
Dane Cook's weirdly in that movie.
He is.
What's Dane Cook?
Yeah.
Very shagadelic.
Oh yeah, he auditions. He auditions in the beginning, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Wow. See, maybe now that there's a strike, we go dust off some old.
Isn't fucking Pee Wee Herman in that movie? Pee Wee Herman's in that flick too, right?
I'm my wife hates it, but I'm rewatching Entourage.
Again?
All right.
You rewatch it?
Yeah, whenever I have a ton of downtime, I just let it play on the TV. I'll walk in, watch 15 minutes, go about my day.
Oh,
And what do you get out of it?
Yeah, what's going on there?
It's nice to see an old friend.
Yeah.
Just walking in, seeing Turtle E, Johnny Drama.
the coolest thing about
Right.
Entourage right now is that the creator Doug Ellen is a huge pickleballer.
Okay.
All
and
right.
We'll be right
And
back.
Thanks for clocking in.
We'll be right
He posts
back.
He
Cut it,
posts
cut it.
fire clips. Chill. He posts fire clips. They're sick. He's fucking.
That's dope, man.
I think I sent you one, didn't I? Of him like at some indoor pickleball court at some like Palm Springs crib.
All that checks out.
Oh, dude, he's got a
Ooh.
fucking sick ass spot wherever he's playing. It's like, oh, dude.
And why does he have that and you don't?
Yeah.
I don't know. I got my pickleball court in the backyard though. I got it
Okay.
in, so that's cool.
Okay. Very nice.
Pizza.
Yeah, excited. You're gonna have to send us some pics. I want to see that.
Yeah, rocking
Just-
on it.
So you got it laid in, right? It's like, yeah, what's the deal? Get some drone footage.
Yeah. Post it.
Yeah, I got it laid in. I'll send you guys some pics. I've been working on it. It's been great, dude. It's cool. It's
That's
fucking sick
awesome,
to have it right there,
So you
dude.
still
The ball
like it?
machine.
You think you could beat him? You think you could beat Doug Ellen in pickleball?
I don't know. I mean,
Without a doubt, my boy Kyle can beat
Yeah.
Doug Ellen.
Yeah.
Fucking all day. No
Yeah,
doubt in
come
my
on.
mind.
For sure. There's no doubt in my mind.
well, we all know pickleball's funky, where sometimes you lose and you lose bad, no matter what.
Why are you making excuses for yourself?
Yeah, what's
Get
the
some
hell?
confidence.
Yeah, don't make excuses. Stand up for yourself.
I'm just saying that's pickleball for you.
Yeah. What the hell?
No, I'm okay. I'm good because I would house him in a game for sure. I would take him in a game.
No. Would Michael Jordan say, "Hey, basketball's funky.
Yeah.
Basketball's a little funky. Sometimes you lose."
He is
Sometimes
quoted
the ball
as saying
don't go
that.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess I am just like
Would Kobe Bryant say, "You know what? It's the game is funky.
It's
Sometimes
a funky game.
It's a funky game."
dude, I guess you're right. Now that I'm not going to even defend what I said because that was obviously me just protecting my ego.
Yeah.
Actually, I do
man.
think Kobe, when they went against the Celtics in
Yeah.
whatever, I think before that series, he did go, well, anything can happen. Basketball is funky. And then they got swept. Paul Pierce swept them.
Yeah. That's true, dude. Yeah, dude. Swept his ass and pooped his pants, evidently.
It's funky. Funky things can happen.
Yeah. It's funky.
Yeah,
I really like that rumor about Paul Pierce, and he always has to like defend it. They said remember when he went out on the wheelchair?
Oh yeah. He left.
Oh, that he had shit his pants?
They said that it was because he shit his pants.
That's fine.
wait, what?
But yeah, Paul Pierce. He got. So Kyle doesn't know the story for sure, but
Of course not. No.
No, I don't. And I love to know this story.
I don't either, but go ahead.
Paul Pierce got hurt in the game,
Mhm.
and then they put him in a wheelchair and they
Mhm.
wheel him out, and he's like moaning. It's like and they're like, oh, he's for sure out the rest of the game. Like you don't
Yeah.
leave in a wheelchair screaming
Right.
in pain and come back and play, and then 15 minutes later, he comes running back out onto the court as if
Right.
there was not
Ultimate
any sort of
Warrior.
injury. And
Like with new shorts.
the rumor is that he shit his pants.
Yeah.
And he needed to
Yeah.
go
So-
change pants.
Because this is like part of his
Legacy?
Yeah.
The truth.
legacy, right? Like the whole what's the fucking word? The mythology of him is like he got hurt, came back and like killed it in that game, right?
Yes. Yes.
Because he pinched a loaf out and he was light on his feet, right?
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah. He was a little lighter.
Has
It's-
anyone gone back and like compared the shorts?
I'm sure.
Right. That's why I'm wondering if it's new shorts.
I don't know if there's a whole CSI situation happening with his basketball shorts.
Yeah, it's
well, somebody should, right?
it's Mission Impossible 4, dude.
Well, he could have had, I guess, yeah, he shit his pants.
Mission Impossible Paul Pierce.
Shit my shortsable.
Well, it's also fucked up because
maybe he just had to shit, though. Maybe he also was moaning out of pain because he had a very hurt abdomen. You know, it was frustrating.
it could be that.
No, it came out. But wouldn't you be? If you shit your pants?
Oh, for sure, dude. For sure, he shit his pants. And then it's in shorts, right? It's in basketball shorts.
They wear white too, and they
Right.
wear white.
But they're wearing.
So that's why they sat him down.
So he just act like he tweaked his ankle or whatever and just ate shit and was like, I'm in pain. I need to get out of here right now. Because
He flopped.
your career is over if a piece of dookie falls out of your shorts.
Oh yeah, you're not getting on another team the rest of your life.
You're done. You're done.
Bro, hold up. They got compression shorts.
What do you mean?
If you shit your pants during a game, though,
You're done.
I'm not trying to be on your team if you shit your pants.
No, you're not done.
marathoners do this every day.
Oh, come on. It's one time.
That's part of the game, though. Marathoners, that's part of the game.
Like, isn't it tough? I know, but isn't it kind of badass to just keep playing with the after your axle's been greased?
Can you enlighten me on what you're saying about marathoners? Just tell me what you mean by that.
If they need to take a shit, they just do it because they're like, I can't stop, and then you just go.
When they're running?
Yes.
The
Yeah.
cause of diarrhea.
It happened to the hottest girl in my high school, and we never looked at her the same. She was the hottest girl in our high school.
She got even hotter.
She was a long distance runner, and she
I'm gonna be honest.
shit sprayed out of her ass as she was running.
What?
And she was
Did it
covered
make her
in
go
shit.
faster? I'm about to kick it into overdrive.
Yeah. Boost. Sonic boom.
Dude, that's that NOS. She hit the NOS button, bro.
Nas.
I'm about to hit the NOS real quick.
Long distance running is funky.
It seems pretty cool.
That's real though? Like
Yeah.
that seems bizarre to me. Like
Yeah.
it just
That's real, Bam.
Very real, Bam.
goes and then it's on the ground.
Well, because you're like up and down, up and down. You're eating all these like fucking gels and shit. And sometimes you gotta.
Yeah, dude, it's juggling right out your asshole.
Sometimes you gotta do the dishes.
Oh man.
I'm gonna start saying that about taking shit. Hey guys, I gotta go do the dishes.
That's good. That's good.
Oh man.
Sometimes you gotta do the dishes.
Bro, I was doing. Honestly, it's weird that we're having diarrhea talk because I was extreme.
Is it on this podcast?
Is it? Yeah. Huh. I guess you're right. It is very strange and out of character.
Is that real, man?
Yeah. Bizarre.
It's really weird we're having diarrhea talk. Does anybody else feel?
Oh my god.
Bizarre conversations today.
I got-
Is that real, man?
I got so sick yesterday. I had the straight up flu. Like I'm still not 100%, but I was fucking tossed.
Barfing?
Barfing, diarrhea, eating. Like
It's going around.
Dude.
It's the adenovirus, right? Is it the
Well, did it last like 6 hours or 8 hours?
yes, dude. It's a tornado out of nowhere. You fucking melt down, and then you're kind of fine.
My
It's
oldest
weird.
had it yesterday, 2 mornings ago.
Dude, new COVID. You got new COVID.
Really?
chill COVID?
Dude, he woke up at 6 a.m, came in a room and just threw up on the floor, threw up in a
Dude,
bathroom. And we're like,
yes.
Then the next morning,
Who, your child? Or just some stranger? Yeah.
eldest,
Mm-hmm.
oldest, yeah, some guy came in. We were like, hey,
Yeah.
get in bed,
fuck?
dude, relax. Here, let me get a washcloth.
It was like 6 cents.
Take your mask off. Check his hands.
The next morning, Emma and I are like, Jesus, that was a rough one.
Yeah.
The next morning, middle child comes in 4 a.m., crawls in bed with us and goes, I don't feel good. And then just throws up on us.
Spews.
Dude, this literally.
And now this morning, our nanny shows up and she goes, I was up all morning barfing. So,
Dude, having kids is hilarious.
Dude, literally, same exact thing in my household. All 4 of us have thrown up everywhere. It's like, and it just hits you like a ton of fucking bricks, and then it's gone.
Oh, man. That sucks.
Dude.
well, I'm getting on a 10-hour flight in 5 hours, and I
Dude.
can't wait for that to happen.
Oh, My God.
You will know it as soon as it happens because your body, I was Instagram, I was doing pull-ups, I was sitting in the sun reading books, and then fucking...
You were Instagramming?
I was on Instagram. I was swiping. Nothing could stop me.
I was having a whole
swiping up
day, baby.
I was drunk driving with one leg out the window.
I was having a whole day, man. I did 3 pull-ups. I was on Instagram.
Dude.
And then
I was shitting while running. Then I went for...
I was standing up. I opened the refrigerator and the freezer like it was no big deal.
Yeah, then I went for a run. Went for a run like every other day, and all of a sudden sprayed it. Hit the nos.
No, I was. So I put on my running gear. I'm like, I'm going to take a lovely little run. I'm feeling so good. And I
tied my shoes.
I tie my shoes. As soon as the freaking final loop goes through, it's like I feel it right in my thighs, like, like burning muscles sort of. And I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? And then all of a sudden, it's just my guts were just like, had to evacuate. And it's...
Did you get that hot mouth?
Dude, I did when it starts to get wet.
Where you're like, oh, and you're like, here it comes.
Yeah, dude.
Man, I don't know.
Lubricating.
It's been
fucked.
years since I got sick from being sick.
Oh, man.
Like a flu bug or something? Well, what do you mean? Didn't you have COVID?
Not just like I...
Can you clarify that a little bit for me?
Didn't you have COVID?
I didn't puke.
The cause of that.
You know what I mean? I haven't gotten
Yeah.
sick from just being sick.
Oh, no.
You haven't spewed.
Kyle thinks COVID's real.
I haven't spewed.
You haven't spewed.
I haven't spewed, no.
Oh, you've thrown up from drinking, but not thrown up from like a virus.
Yes, from a virus. I don't even know how long. That's crazy.
Dude, it's terrible. And as soon as it happened...
I don't know if that's good or bad, by the way.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't remember the last time I haven't thrown up from not drinking.
Dude, it is weird how much the flu is like being hungover, isn't it? It's so odd.
Oh my God.
It's such a one.
Well, that sucks, Jer. So now you have to get on a 10-hour flight, and
good luck.
Has it's gone through everybody, or are you afraid one of...
It's gone through 2 eldest and our nanny this morning, and now Emma and I we're like eating charcoal pills.
Dude.
Just, hydrating.
Tell me if it works, because that shit went like a tornado through the fam. It was crazy. And it happened like...
And so now you're just like, now you're all right?
I'm still like, this was literally like last night that this was happening. So I'm still a little fucked up, but feel way better. Way better.
Wow, weird.
Yeah, it for real was just 6 or 8 hours for both my boys.
It's wild.
And for my nanny, didn't ask, didn't care. She had to go to work.
She just get in there and teach those kids how to spell.
No, she showed up and we were like...
Yeah, show up.
We were like, oh, like, yeah, but we're like getting ready to head out. And I think she's necessary. She need to get the boys out of the house so we can pack.
It's science.
Yes.
Well, I hope you don't get it, man, because that would suck. I have never been violently ill on a flight. That would be a terrible experience, I feel.
I think I was with you guys one time.
Oh, yeah, after the Chicago pizza?
Yeah, that was brutality.
That's the most sickest I've ever...
Oh, you got like, yeah.
But they got the barf bags. Remember, I was like, I was taking your barf bag and like whoever else was next to me's barf bag.
Yeah,
and just
dude.
handing it.
Did you use them? Did you use them?
Oh, yeah, like filled them.
They work.
Ooh.
Was that from when...
Ooh, I like this.
Lemmings.
I spiked pizza in Blake's asshole?
Yeah, and then...
Yeah, and then I had found this one piece of pizza, and I was like, I got to eat this.
Hey, cool.
Durs woke up at 3 a.m. and ate that pizza.
Leftover piece.
Anybody gonna eat this?
What is this?
Why'd you leave this one?
That's a thick, coarse hair.
Why is this one sitting out? Yeah.
Sausage.
That's an extra flavor I don't recognize from traditional Chicago style pizza.
That's pretty good.
Well, we told that story so long ago, but the quick version of it is we were very drunk back from a show. It was like one of our very first shows out of town, a sketch show, the Lemmings, National Lampoon Lemmings.
God bless them.
And Blake and I were sharing a room, Enders, and we were arguing over who was sleeping where. And I had called a bed and you were laying on it with your ass hanging out. And I asked you to get off the bed and you wouldn't. And
then your way of solving it was to spike a pizza slice up my ass.
and I took a piece of deep dish pizza, and Blake had his ass hanging out, and I spiked it directly into his asshole.
Full force.
The cause of diarrhea.
Pizza sauce everywhere.
Now, did you throw it, or did you throw it, or because I've never actually visualized this moment before. I've heard the story a million times.
Yeah.
But it's like, did you smack it on him, like you spanked him with it, or what's the?
It was like a spike, like I spiked a football.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't like.
It was like a TD celebration.
I didn't finger his asshole with my hand, if that's what you're asking. No, it was a spike.
No, it was weird. He like
No, that's not what I'm asking. I'm just wondering.
We don't know that. We don't know that.
no, he kind of looped it up a little bit, and
Yeah.
kind of
I was
Durs actually held my cheeks open, and then Adam was like, whoop.
And so after he did that, Blake gets extremely pissed and goes off. And Adam's like, whoa.
Well-
And then I just call Kyle, who's not there.
We've
And I'm
played
like,
it on the show. We've played the audio.
Yeah.
Yo, these dudes are fighting. I know, but like Adam's saying, that was 10 years ago.
Yeah, that was 140 episodes ago. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a while ago.
These guys are fighting. Listen to this. And then I just held up my fucking phone, and then Kyle remixed the voicemail to sad music.
And
Yeah, it was a sad.
And it is sad because Blake talks about what's funny and what's not funny anymore. And now
It's
comedies
science.
can't get in movie theaters, and I'm afraid maybe it's our fault.
I think I mentioned that. I'm like, you guys just wait because Marvel's going to take over everything.
No more butt stuff.
If you guys don't want butt stuff, then you're just going to have a whole bunch of Captain Americas and Mission Impossibles. And now look at us.
How'd you pronounce that?
Mission Impossible. Okay?
Missing impossible.
No more butt stuff.
But it's a Mission Impossible.
God damn it.
Well, is there any takebacks, any apologies, any epic slams or dope giveaways?
Ooh.
Oh, by the way, we're getting tour dates. So it looks like
Holy.
we are going to hit the road a little bit with TII Nation, which sounds so exciting.
Meet us at the club. It's going down.
Yeah, dude.
hell yeah!
That's crazy, man. Yeah, well, I mean, we're all just kind of sitting around, so might as well just take the show on the road, baby.
On the road, baby.
Yeah, we're coming to a city near you. Start setting aside your ducats now. It's going to be a good
Yes.
time.
Yeah.
You might
I-
catch a buzz ball, is what we're saying.
Yeah, don't get hit with a buzz ball. Just watch your back, Jack.
Yeah, we might cool it on the buzz balls.
You what?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, or who knows? Who knows what's gonna happen?
Or we might go full force. We might all come out inside giant buzz balls.
You should just have a bunch of empty ones. Get him to make a bunch of empty ones. Put a little ticket inside of it that says,
Oh.
"Congratulations, go redeem your buzz ball," and then throw the empty buzz balls out. You know, make it.
Do you know how much work that is for buzz ball drinkers? They're like, no.
Yeah, that sounds like a nightmare. All the buzz.
At the event, all they have to do is walk up to the stage and redeem their ticket. I don't think that's a lot of work.
Wait, what are they redeeming it for?
They're redeeming it at the stage or at the bar or wherever,
Yeah.
you know?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
Kyle, let's walk this out. So now we're just working the buzzball booth while we're trying to do the live podcast.
You're also throwing buzz balls.
We're throwing empty buzz balls with tickets in them.
We're also throwing buzz balls very far.
Yeah.
That's tight.
And then at the end of the show, they bring the buzz ball up to us, show proof of
Right.
purchase, and then we.
No, it's just he didn't say
Right,
end of show. He just says they bring it up.
Well, if it's during the show, they could bring it to the bar. If it's the end of show, they can wait and come up and
that's
slam
cool.
with you guys because that's what they wanted to do anyways.
Hopefully, we're not performing somewhere with a bar.
Yeah. Well, we probably will,
I bet we're going to be in theaters. Yeah.
unless it's casinos.
Wait, what do you mean?
I want a fucking big ass amphitheater. That's what I want.
Yeah.
They still have bars there, dude. They
Yeah, they got snacks.
have
Yeah, I
multiple
guess you're
bars.
right.
They have a lot of bars.
Yeah. Yeah. Outside. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, you just walk to
fair
the
enough.
fucking outside, redeem your coupon, and make it happen, bro.
Yes. Return the coupe.
Wait, what did you say, you dumb idiot?
Yo,
Huh?
sentence impossible.
Well, I got a lot of plans. Well, I mean, the fact that we don't have the picture, the four little slices of our buttholes as a NFT.
Yeah, that is true.
The fact that we don't.
What about it?
I feel like that people would gobble them up. I feel people would be gobbling them up. You remember the pitch?
Right.
It's just a little sliver of our asshole, so it's not a full photo of any of our assholes.
Okay.
It's a quarter. It's a quarter.
It's a quarter of the asshole. So it's that, you kind of get a go, and then it's a fun guessing game of like
Slice of the pie.
whose asshole is whose,
What if you don't want?
And are there 4 different NFTs because it's like each quarter, like it rotates, right? So like,
Oh, okay.
Oh, you have to. It's like this. It's like you have to meet the people that have the other quarters to really figure it out.
Oh, wow. You have to collect them all.
That's cool. So
Meet the
at
people.
our live show,
You have to get with other people.
you have to trade cards and you have to redeem tickets. It's just, it's a real interactive show. You're
cool.
busy. You can't even watch the show because you're so busy fucking trading.
You're so busy, dude.
Mommy, how did you meet Daddy? Well, we both had these NFTs and we met each other and hit it off.
We completed the butthole. Your mother gave me
I said, let me gobble. And she said, okay.
That wasn't.
And it was a whoop whap.
That was just a pitch for the merch booth, okay? There's going to be a merch booth.
Oh, there better be.
The naked grandma tees during our first live show went like crazy. People loved them.
Did any of you get one?
I pulled it out. She said, is that real, Bam?
I didn't get one.
No, I don't have one. I wish I had one.
Yeah, I'm kind of pissed that I didn't get a long sleeve with the naked grandma.
We can figure that out.
I bet you could just get one.
I thought they sold out.
Yeah, I'm fairly positive you could.
I thought they sold out.
Yeah, but Zach, my friend, I wish I was pizza on Instagram, makes them in a garage. So you could just ask him and he'll quickly make you one.
Water trash.
Zach, my friend, I wish I was pizza.
I wish I was pizza sometime.
Well, people know him.
Side note, I wish I was pizza.
Zach, my friend, I wish I was pizza.
People know him. At my 4th of July party, was pretty epic, by the way.
It was very fun.
My friend Flo Groberg, who won the Congressional Medal of Honor, showed up.
Wait, who?
Okay.
And,
who was that?
Sounds like a made-up name.
well, I introduced you. His name is Flo Groberg. And he
like Florent. What's his name?
Yeah, I think his name is Florent.
Yeah,
something like
French.
that. And he won the Congressional Medal of Honor.
Florist.
He became my buddy. I did the USO tour with him. And
oh yeah, yes, I talked to him. He's mad interesting. Like he has the craziest stories. Yeah, that.
Oh, I mean, yes,
that was fucking cool.
How do you win a Congressional Medal of Honor? I don't know.
Well, it's like the highest award our military can give you, and it's actually most people are dead when they receive the award.
Okay.
Because they have to do something so heroic. Usually they die.
Right. Is this what Forrest Gump got for saving all those guys, right?
But he is one of the, I think there's only like 2 living. Yes. And so
he's our best American, Forrest Gump.
Dude, he rocked that. Forrest Gump rocked Vietnam, bro. He crushed it.
Yeah, he was so good at it.
He did. But this is a real soldier.
So Flo, if I'm getting the story right, it was a suicide bomber.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
And it was a suicide bomber, and he tackled him and then tackled the guy and saved his whole platoon and was blown up and flew like 40 feet in the air from the explosion.
Wow.
And
Jesus.
didn't die, which is crazy.
Yeah. What's his workout routine?
Fucking.
I've done it. Way stronger than him. So,
okay.
Yeah, way stronger than him. So.
And so you met him doing USO tour stuff, or you just met him at the White House, or what?
No, doing USO tours, and he's just become my buddy. And he was like, I asked him to come, and he was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm coming.
I'm gonna come.
And he came from, I think he lives in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and just flew in for it, which was a blast.
Yeah, that dude was really rad. All those stories of like military guys have the craziest fucking stories, dude. It's really.
Adam, is there any part of you that invited him just in case there was like a suicide bomber that rushed your party? And you were like,
Well, always I'm thinking there might be a suicide bomber. Yeah, you know me, always worried about suicide bombers.
Right. And you were like,
I'm gonna come.
yeah, maybe you should definitely come on out.
We need a hero.
Just in case. I got it.
Well, I've asked him to do a handful of things, and this was the first time that he swooped in, which was so cool.
Yeah, you didn't have to pay for security. It's great.
Well, big thank you to that guy.
Yeah,
that's huge.
Yeah, big thanks.
I
Big
want to
thanks
give
to
my
Flo.
thanks.
Shout out to Flo Groberg.
Yeah, shout out to Flo Groberg. Good job out there, buddy.
Yeah, me too. Then.
He's the man.
Flo Grober, what a solid name.
Yeah, that's really good.
His wife Carson, very very nice people. I met them both on the USO tour.
Wow, so she has what's traditionally a men's name, and he has what is also traditionally, in the ways of the past, a woman's nickname.
Yeah.
They're perfect for each other.
Oh, Flo? Yeah. I guess
like
so. I never
Florence.
put that together.
Florence.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He was one of the
Interesting.
guys. He was one of the guys that when
Now this is interesting.
when I did.
I just see the world differently.
Yeah, I mean the story of
You do, bro, and I love you for that.
You know, I have like a real interesting point of view.
when my dad
so
was
sick.
blackout drunk and
That shit's important.
headlocked multiple armed forces members
Yeah.
and was screaming "Fuck ISIS, am I right?" Flo
damn
was
right.
right there in that
Who's
crew.
by your side?
Yeah, by my father's side, going, "Who's this drunk asshole?" And I'm like, "That's my dad."
That's my
Damn.
father.
And he's like, "We're gonna be best friends."
He's like, you should have had security here. You're
Yeah.
like, I know you're here.
Yeah, that's
Well,
right.
about my
Dad.
father.
About my father, not in theaters.
About my father.
Hey, we can't talk about that. And we cannot talk about that. We cannot talk about it.
Can't talk about it. Can't talk about it.
Look, about my father, okay?
The Machine, not in theaters.
We won't be talking about movies anymore. We got it out of our system.
What? What did I say? What did I say? I didn't say anything.
What's another movie that's on Netflix right now?
Can't talk about
Can't
it.
talk about it. Don't know.
Well, you just named 2 movies, goddammit.
What did I say?
Well, I will say that I watched the Quarterback, the first
About
episode,
my father and the machine.
and it made me realize how good Hard Knocks is.
Outlaws.
Because the Quarterback, you watch the first 20 minutes and you're like, what the fuck is happening? Who edited this? This is just like montage after montage of like quarterbacking and running around, and
Yeah.
it's not great. I'm gonna keep watching because I'm interested in like just behind the scenes of that life or whatever.
Male body.
But fucking Hard Knocks, I can't wait for you to come back and just
Hard Knocks is very good. And
pwn the quarterback.
I agree with you. I watched The Outlaws. Sorry, I said The Outlaws, which is a movie that's on a streaming service.
Can't talk about it. Can't talk about it.
But I watched Quarterback as well, which is also on a streaming service. And yeah, I got so bored with it. It was another one of those shows that I just kept on and like walked around my house
Kept
doing
on.
shit and would pop in and be like, "Oh yeah,
It was so bad. I'm like, you're following the
It's no entourage.
it's no Entourage."
the most entertaining player in the league, and then 2 other dudes who are also high level quarterbacks with interesting backgrounds. And like, I'm not riveted. I'm not like endeared to these people. How did this happen?
Well, because football players are the most boring of all the athletes.
Really? Okay. I like that.
Football players are fucking boring, dude.
I know, but that's what I'm saying about Hard Knocks makes it like either hilarious or endearing or like human. Like, you know what I mean? Like they take these superstars and they go, actually, this guy had a rough day and still pulled it out. Like, not his dick.
Well, I think it's because they follow the guys that aren't necessarily the stars. I feel the drama comes with them going, this guy's about to get cut or this guy is getting cut.
Right. This just follows Patrick Mahomes. It's like he's going to win.
And then I feel like you spend more time with them. It's like if you're following just with the stars, it's a different beast.
I agree, but
There's no stakes.
then you need to figure out how to edit the angle of, hey, you just won the Super Bowl. How are you going to keep this up? Like, what are the stakes? You got to have to ask these questions because they also have them doing talking head stuff.
Gotta have stakes,
Which
man.
you-
Stakes is high.
Which you don't have as much of on Hard Knocks, but the talking head stuff, that's when you ask the questions about like the pressure and like how it affects your life, your family, like whatever. I don't know. I just was disappointed.
And they go, no pressure.
Maybe it gets better. I don't know.
And you're going, well, fuck.
Netflix is horrible. Everything
Can't talk about it.
entertainment in general, I'm fucking over.
Thank you, Durs. Thank you, Durs.
Podcasts are the future. Live podcasts are the
Fail
future.
army.
Thank you. Durs.
Okay.
Let's rock, dude. And little indie films that make no money. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh shit! Thank you,
Oh,
dog.
And
yes.
that was another episode of
This
is
impossible.
Impossible.
Dude, let this ride. That's fucking the
Well, we
human
gotta cut it off
matchstick
now.
on guitar, okay? You know the
Run
human
away on your
matchstick?
front bunk bed after
The
a long
burnt
day.
match,
Mission
bro.
impossible.
Knives in the sky.
I was like, did he just jump off the plane? This is insane.
Ethan Hawke is out.
Is his name Ethan Hawke? Ethan Hunt.
Ethan Hawke is a hunt. Every time I think,
Goodbye.